Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fancy Football. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the double game week 25. So we've got a lot of things to talk about. I do want to talk about game week 24 and see how well my team did for that week. I also want to give you guys a few transfer options for game week 25 and my strategies and plans for game week 26 and game week 27. As you all know, game week 27, we've got a few teams that are going to be blanking. That's going to be Chelsea, Manchester City, Everton, and Brighton. So I want to make a little strategy for that as well. Not too much, but just a little to kind of prepare ourselves so we don't end up in game week 27 with only a few players playing in that game week. And just to let you know that I haven't made my final decisions. These are all just options and strategies that I'm thinking of. This will help you kind of prepare, or maybe, I don't know, give you some kind of idea and what you could do with your team. Now, as you all know, we are here to focus on a double game week, but be careful when you're making any transfers. Try your best to plan it out as much as you can. So if you are new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, please press that subscribe button and press the little bell so you get notified. And of course, always press that like button. It helps me a lot. When I see 100 or 200, it motivates me to go and make more videos. Okay. So game week 24, let's have a quick look at my team. As you can see, I got 43 points. So really bad game week for me. But there has been a lot of shockers in this game week. Chelsea losing against Bournemouth 4-0. Manchester City losing against Newcastle, and Leicester drawing against Liverpool. A lot of shocks. We didn't really expect this to happen, but these things can happen in football. So 43, not the best, just an average. It's fine. I can deal with it. Let's move on. I lost probably 2,000 or something like that. So I'm actually happy with it. As long as I stay in this position and with all my chips, I think I still got a great chance to get to that top 10k. So this was my team for game week 24. I'm going to go quite quickly on this one. Patricio was 6. Lucas Dean was a massive disappointment. Not only he was on the bench, he came on, blocked the player from our subs, and got a red card. So -2. David Luiz, I have no idea what's happening with that Chelsea team. Oh my god, I think we still need to wait and see what happens, because this manager is just not connecting with the players right now. Van Dijk with 2, didn't expect Leicester to score. Not with Maguire as well, so very disappointing that we didn't get any returns from any of our Liverpool players. Now I know Mane did well, but not many people actually own him. Popper helped out with a penalty. Sane with 2 points. Hazard was a massive disappointment. Why doesn't he just shoot? I mean, he took 1 or 2 shots, but he needs to do more of this. He needs to be more selfish. He needs to just get the ball. A lot of times I've seen him pass around to Kante. What is Kante going to do? You know, he's a central midfielder. He's more of a defensive midfielder, not someone who's going to create a lot of chances. Every time he's there with Azpilicueta, this ain't... You need someone like that guy that released Fabregas, or you need someone that can create a lot of chances for the team. And Hazard is the one, but I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it right now. Salah with 4, a massive disappointment. But you know what? We can't complain too much because Salah has brought us a lot of points. Richarlison, 8 points. So many people removed him. I can definitely understand why. But if you have him, definitely keep him for this double game week. You just don't know what's going to happen. And Raul Jimenez was the hero. 2 goals with that 12 points. Basically saved my week. So overall, it has been a disappointing week for me. Only my captain didn't do well. I guess if he scored, then I'll probably be above the average, around 10 points or something like that. But still disappointing for a lot of managers out there. But my main goal and my main concern was game week 25. So as you can see, this is my team setup for game week 25 so far. I haven't made any transfers, so I still got 2 free transfers that I can use for game week 25. Now, my goal and what I'm going to do is hold my transfer as long as I can. As long as I can, guys. I'm going to make no decisions until that deadline. When I'm like 2-3 hours before the deadline, then I'm gonna make my transfer. I feel like we need to wait and find out as much as information as possible before making a transfer. Don't get me wrong, I am this close to get angry and do some rage transfer and just make the transfer right now. But I think if we be patient just a little bit more, maybe a day or two, maybe a half a day or something, I think we can gain so much information that gives us the information that we need to bring like good players that we think that is going to play twice. Like as for Manchester City, right? If we find out one of the players like injured, let's just say Jesus was injured or picked up an injury or something like that, then Sergio Aguero will be like the number 1 choice. Things like that. We need to wait. Now in the transfer, what I'm going to do is talk about my transfers. These transfers would definitely will help you as well. So if you got any other ideas to help me out with my team, please comment down below. I'll try my best to help you out. Number 1 is this. As you can see, I got 2.6 in the bank. I got 2 free transfers. Now what I can do is remove Kamara, which is never going to play now because he's moved on to another club. And let's just say, as an example, Paul Pogba is injured or not available for the next game. Yeah, let's just say, I have 15.5 in the bank. Now, what I was thinking to do is bring Sergio. Now, I know there is a risk that Jesus will play, but Manchester City right now cannot afford to lose. They got a great chance to gain, to catch up to Liverpool. If I do this, I probably will captain him, and then I got 4.2. You got to think, who are you going to bring? Well, I got an amazing player. I know you're going to think this is hilarious, which it is, but Jason Punchin. There you go. Perfect money, 0 in the bank. The good thing about him, he's playing for Huddersfield, so he's a playing player. Plus, he's going to be on my bench. If he's going to be on my bench for game week 25, then I have Richarlison, Sane, Hazard, Salah. That is a good lineup. Rashford, Raul Jimenez, and Sergio. Very good. Then I have a good backline as well. So it's actually really good. Punchin will be on my bench. Then he will be massively useful in game week 27 when he plays against Newcastle away. Now I know there might be some injuries, but you need to think about game week 27 as well. That's my plan. I got all of these players. I need to slowly remove these players because, well, not all of them, but some of them, because I want a team for game week 27. So Manchester City won't be there. Richarlison, Sane, Chelsea players as well. So do this with your team. Remove the players that is never going to play. This goalkeeper is not going to play. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players for game week 27. These players will play in game week 27 unless they are injured or, I don't know, starts to get benched. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all I would need is 9, 10, 11. So that's 3 players. So which means in game week 26, I can use the transfer to bring in a player that plays in game week 27. Then in game week 27, I'll bring in another one. So that means I'll only be missing 1 player for my starting 11. And I could take an additional 4-point hit. And I think that's good. I think that's good. Just a -4 for this upcoming game weeks, I think is a really good strategy. And have a look at this as well, but do not tell anyone, okay? In game week 26, I'm looking ahead. You need to look ahead and plan. In game week 26, I want to slowly remove these players that are blanking in game week 27. If there's no price rise, nothing like that, if I remove Sergio, I can bring the player that I always wanted, Aubameyang. Then I can even think of to captain him. And if you look in game week 27, he is a perfect captain choice in game week 27. This is what I'm talking about. Then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I need 2 more. And I got 0. Then I guess I can always remove Richarlison. Or I can go, you know what? It's time for Hazard to go. No more. I can remove him and get someone else. Maybe a player like Song. And there you go. And then if I want to take that -4 to upgrade someone else, I can do that. And Song in game week 27 has got an amazing fixture against Burnley. So these are the transfers that you need to make to plan it out for the next coming games as well. You can take a risk, you can go for it in game week 25, but you need to think about the next game weeks as well. Now here's one more transfer that I'm going to give you guys that could help you out. A lot of you guys have Hazard, and I know you must be pissed off, and I can understand you, man. I can understand you. Okay, I'm on your side. He's pissed me off as well. I know a lot of people want to get rid of. Let's just say you get rid of him. You're going to have a lot of money in the bank. If you got the chance to bring Sterling, then go ahead, bring Sterling. Let's just say we'll bring Sterling. And don't get me wrong, Bernardo Silva, David Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne are amazing options. So you got Sterling here, okay? And there we go. That transfer will be enough because you got Sterling and Sane. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people has Richarlison. So 3 is enough for this double game week. So you can use this money that is left over. I mean, for me, I've got money left over. If you don't just make a straight swap, just go for Kevin De Bruyne or even Sane if you can't go for Sterling. And for me, I've got this much money. To be honest with you, let's have a quick look. Don't really want anything from there. I might even bank my transfer and start removing players like Richarlison and get a player like Song. I really want Song in my team. Maybe not for the next week because I know there's some fitness issues there. But this is an amazing transfer. Then I can remove Sterling if I needed to. Then maybe get someone else. So there is a lot of options. You can go for a Manchester City defender if you want. But be careful on who you pick. Most people will go for Laporte or Walker. Stones and Otamendi, they are going to be rotating a lot. Danilo's probably a good option as well. It all depends on Mendy's injury. And of course, a lot of people are thinking about Edison. I was thinking about Edison. But find out if he's injured. Apparently he picked up a little knock or something. Just make sure that he's not injured, because if he's not, then he is probably a very good option. And as you can see, I could make this move here, Sterling, and bring Edison. I think this will be fantastic option. All these options that I made are not final. I am going to wait until the deadline and then I'm going to make my moves. Please comment down below if you got any other great ideas. I think the first option, bringing Sergio, might be an amazing option for me, because then I can get Aubameyang easily without swapping 2-3 players around. And then maybe get Song in, and then, I don't know, get like Pereira from Leicester City. Things like that. I hope this helped. I'm thinking to make another video on Friday to kind of give you guys like an updated video. If you want that, like that button. Let's see if we can get it up to about 200 likes, because then that will motivate me to do it, because I'm going to be working and it's going to be snowing. And if I don't see that, then I'm going to be like, no, I don't care. I'll check it. I'll still make it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped. I'm sorry if this video was longer than usual, but I need to get out as much as information as possible. There's a lot of people out there DM'd me. It's difficult for me to answer you exactly what I think is right or wrong. Whatever. I don't know. I am waiting as you are. Okay? I think that's about it. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.